right, good day. Hope everybody out there is having a good one. If it's your first time to the channel, what we do here is we follow people's suggestions rather than algorithms. So let's find music in places and areas, regions, and stuff that we never would have got fed any other way. The algorithm never would have shown us the music that you will find on this channel. We have a lot of playlists that reflect what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I highly recommend going and checking out, because like I said, we like this band we're about to talk about, which we are going to do another one from them doing Deep Purple. But yeah, this is a good channel if you want to find new music and all that stuff. I'd invite you to subscribe, and please do let us know about a band, artist, or somebody you know, in your area or whatnot that we should be checking out and letting the masses know. So yeah, so Mission Souls, this is a band of youngsters, family. They are out of the Philippines, which I can't like get my head around how vast of an area that actually is. But that's another conversation for another day. There's a lot of places, and that's the cool thing about learning about places through their music, is you know, learn things that you know never perhaps would have stumbled into or you know, came across. So again, this band right here, very impressive band of youngsters. The first one we did from this band, you can check out, and we'll have you all linked up, is Highway Star. And they, I mean, knocked it right out of the park is an understatement. They just, yeah. Yeah. So this is gonna be a treat, I am sure. They got Smoke on the Water, Deep Purple. Let's check it out. Mission Souls. Love it. Love that. Yeah. Great harmonization. Love how they do it. She's nailing that bass, 'cause that.
Kids out the ground when it all was
Island message. Awesome. Yeah, awesome. They are awesome. Yeah, way cool. Now, I have a few things about. I got a few things that I really gotta say. First of all, I don't know whether, and it doesn't really matter whether it be, the cool thing about like the new modeling amps and stuff that, they have now where you can really kind of like capture sounds, but it takes a keen ear and, for them to listen to this song and its subtlety. This is a highly covered song. I mean, it's like most people that pick up a guitar that want to learn the guitar, this is one of the first songs they learn. It's like a rite of passage or something. I don't know. It's like I learned it first, and so shall you, and so shall everybody else you show guitar to. It is. It's probably one of the most known songs amongst any, guitar players. There's a lot of people that play it wrong. And it's still kind of right in a way. The way, like, okay, instrument by instrument. First of all, coming right out the gate with, or in the center with this beautiful guitar. Now, and that's another thing too, the guitars they picked and the sounds they gave them, she spot on sounds. I mean, it sounded just the tone, everything. And then obviously him coming in with that hi-hat, hitting it just right. And that one thing I want to mention too, that little pad thing he's got, those are SPD, they're a Roland pad. You can program samples into them and stuff. A lot of bands use them because you can do a lot of cool stuff and the drummer can control the timing of it and everything, so it's but yeah, okay, the way she comes in on the bass, like, you could just boom, 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 and that would be good. But no, she made sure to use a pick and really she like gained it up, kind of put the high end on that bass, so you really hear her hitting that dun dun dun, that string. You hear that string being played, and it's a lot of times when you really want to impress people with the cover, it's the subtlety and the way, and even when they smoke on the wall, they do the harmonies just right, so they're juxtaposed harmonies. They're just it's too good. This is like, I am really excited to see. See, I love seeing bands like this. They're young, they're applied, obviously, and no matter, yeah, yeah, they are lucky that they have parents or whatever that are, helping aid in this. But it also takes kids that are applied. It takes more than just parents pushing them along. I mean, you know, um, and today you can't so much get away with the Jackson 5 type of approach, we'll say. um you you got to have youngsters that really want to do this and they really are into it, and having I think this is great, and I think we're witnessing the beginning of what will be a band that we will see on the big stage in some way, shape, or form. Because look, if they, it's not just the fact that they could play the songs, it's that they have an understanding of what it's supposed to sound like. They are capturing that sound. They're not just covering, playing the notes. They are literally capturing that sound the best way possible. And like I said, the modeling amps kind of help. I don't know if that's what she's using, but today with the like the Fender's got a series of great modeling amps, not a sponsor. But they, amongst others, they have these great what they call modeling amps where you can really like dial in like these kind of vintage sounds and amps of older eras and get these crunchier distortions that aren't maybe as prevalent in amps and stuff that are coming out today with a lot of the music that comes out, a lot of the hardcore, metalcore, and all that core stuff. It really it's special when a band does something and captures it like this. And for them to, like I said, if they would have just played it and just went through it, it would have been great. But they didn't just play it. They like went and said, okay, that sound, got it. And they made that sound as best, like Deep Purple would be like, that's that's it. I hope that they get a they get some attention from some of these bands that they are and especially bands like Deep Purple. I think it's really awesome. There's a few angles to look at with the awesomeness of this. The fact that there's this younger generation that has an appreciation for this music, and they're not just playing it, but they are capturing that sound, and they understand the subtlety and the little things that make that song what it is. It could sound like a very simple song, and in some ways it kind of is, but it's those subtleties and the things that make it hit, and they got that in spades. They hit it. Yeah. Chef's Kiss, 100%. Ultra 2000, awesome stuff. Yeah, we're on our way. We're gonna be digging into a lot from this band, and I want some people to start paying attention because the bands like this are going to be the bands of tomorrow. And it's great to see that we have some awesomeness in store for us, and some bands that understand what the music that they have today, the series of events that it took to get to where we are today, and they have an appreciation and they understand the sounds, the subtleties, and all that. And that's a big thing. Any musician will tell you that. Any musician that's worth their salt will tell you that understanding the subtleties and stuff in music is a big deal. It goes a long way. And You know, you could just play the notes, but can you play them? There's a difference. Yeah, I know. It's like you just said the same thing. It's like same, but it's like, well, it's the same picture. This was awesome. You have to admit. Don't act like it wasn't. It's yeah. This is way cool. We're gonna have you all linked up as per usual. Please, please, I beg of you, go to this band's page. Go press the subscribe button. They have earned every bit of attention that they go, and because like I said, this is the stuff that helps elevate them into, you know, world type status. And you know, more and more people like me from over in the States talking about a band that's from over on the other side of the planet. And not only that, but they're a bunch of kids and they're kicking ass. And I'm jealous in a way. I'm jealous that I wasn't as cool as they are. Like, I thought I was pretty cool growing up. Turns out, no, not so much. No, not as cool as these kids. Jesus. But yeah. Yeah, this is way cool, and I'm looking forward to seeing where they're going. And I also want to look in to, you know, to more of what they got going on and keeping you up to date and all that stuff. Because like I said, I want you to go show bands like this support. We have a whole playlist of independent bands that you can check out here on the channel. So please go do that. And like I said, yeah, show some support in any way you know. I'm just sharing the video. It's a big thing. So yeah, please go show these awesome kids some support, and definitely look forward to us talking about them more here on the channel. Because wow, huh? it's I don't know, it's too good, man. It's like it's almost hard to wrap my head around how good that was. Like, I got more to say about it, but I'll just be rambling on more than I already have. So yeah, I'm gonna just, you know, stop bothering you now, because you got other YouTube videos to scroll through and stuff, and all you doom scrolling and all that. So I don't want to interrupt all that. Just wanted to show you some cool music from some cool kids doing some cool stuff. Pretty awesome. Yeah. You wish you could be this awesome. I know I do. So, yeah, go check them out, and like, comment, subscribe to all the YouTube things, and definitely let us know about a band or an artist or somebody we should be checking out, and we will get to them as soon as possible. Have a great day out there, everybody. Hope it's going as good as it possibly can be. We got tons more news, reviews, reacts, all sorts of awesome stuff in the works, and more. Yeah, tons of stuff to talk about coming up. So, yeah, definitely stay tuned, and have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.